to my shop mustache. And my floor is how I get the light to work, so I always have to face the floor first. And then go up. You know? So, if you don't like that, my bad, just skip like 15 seconds in. Alright, so let's go through. We have our base lips products here, eyeshadow palettes. So let's go through them. So we do have the Prick palette. I did try to film with this and it didn't go so well. And I'm kind of over the palette now, so I do know. Let me get it open here. It's hard to open one hand, guys. Okay. So I do like this, but like I fudged up the eye looks pretty good. So I just deleted the video because I just wasn't happy with it. And I don't ever want to post something I'm not happy with, so yeah. I do know I probably have like one look already up on my channel with this, so if you did want to see a look with it, there is one up. I'm like 99% sure there is one up. If not, let me know. I'll grab this back out next weekend and film a look with it. But until then, it's gonna go back up. Let me lock it. Good lock. This palette hates me. There we go. Okay. So we used that palette this week. I filmed with it and then I used it once. So then we have the Morph No Silent Nights. Love this palette. I've used this multiple times. I've done 2 looks with it, used it once after. Great stuff. There it is. Well, I gotta pick that up later. And we use the Sample Beauty, the Paragem Shift palette. I don't know, but this is a great palette. I love the mattes in here. I did not use the shimmers that are in here, but I used one shimmer. I think I used this one. I used the Iconic. It's the only shimmer I used out of this whole palette, but I definitely have used this palette. I love the mattes in it. Sample Beauty makes great mattes. And then I filmed with the Supreme Bronze, but I didn't use it after the fact. It's still a good palette. All these palettes are going up. We have the Subculture from ABH. I filmed with this. Love it. Close to Hitting Pan on Rowdy. You can see there. Ooh. I can feel I'm going to hit pan on it sometime. And then we have our Huda Beauty Gemstone Obsessions. I love this little palette. I'm so glad I bought this. I used this multiple times this week. Love it. Gonna put her back up though. And then I also made myself a Colourpop single palette. And I also used this too this week. Wow, I just about dropped that on the floor. That would have been a disaster. Would have been a wow and then. And then I do have some shimmers. Shimmer glitters put out here. I have these Denester Myricks. I only like these on my inner corner for highlights. That's it. And then we have the Sample Beauty Kira B Pigment. It's just a shimmer. Nice shimmer. So those are going to stay out for a bit. So on the face products. So we have the Jeffree Star Mystery Frost. My table is a little dirty. Look at that. Part of the star gone. Gonna put that back up as well. We have his Supreme Frost Citrus Bling. I used it once or twice, I believe. Still used it though. That's the goal. We have Headwing, Colourpop Super Shock Highlight. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. Oh no. There we go. Look at that usage. I've only had this a couple weeks. This is a great highlight. Love it. Beaming to the gods. I'm gonna put it up though. I've used it the last 2 weeks. I do have the Too Faced. That is the Butterfly Babe Blush. beautiful blush topper. I'm gonna keep this out because I am loving this right now. And then that's it in the back. Lips. Lips, lips, lips. I don't think there's anything I want to add to it, but I also don't think there's anything I want to take out. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, though, might take a couple lipsticks out. I'm going to leave the red in, which is On a Mission from NYX, Shine Loud. I'm going to leave this one out. I will put up the In Charge from NYX. I'm going to pull out, KVD Witches liquid lipstick to try. I want to see how I like it compared against the Maybelline Superstay, which is Thrill Seeker Black. And then I also want to throw in NYX Lingerie XXL. This is a matte liquid lipstick in the shade Naughty, which is just a black. So I want to try that out. So I got to take out one more lipstick. Let's go ahead and take out the green, which is Dead Presidents. I didn't use this, but we're going to take it out. See here, and we have Leo. This was a nice brown. So then we're going to put this in, and then I have Colourpop Dark Lord, which is a nude. Put that in there. We have another nude, Muted from GBS. Really loving this. Scarlet Spell from Shirt and Tober. It's just like a nice dark red. And we have, let's see here, Blood of My Enemies from Jeffree Star. And I have Scorpion Fruit Out from Kaleidos. The shade Know It All from Colourpop. Avenue, Colourpop, and Thule from Colourpop. Look at that usage. I actually just emptied the liquid lipstick. You'll have to wait for my empty videos to see which one I emptied. Okay, so now we're into our base complexion. We have Patrick Ta, about, what does this say? 4 Face Spray. We'll keep this out for one more week. We have our Wet n Wild. This is a contour stick. I'm gonna put this up. This is okay. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst for the price. We have the NYX Wonder Stick. I really loved it. I used both sides. Loved it. Gonna put it up. I need to buy more blush sticks. I don't really need to, but I want to. And now I use the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. Still gonna put it up though. But I have used the Rare Beauty. That is her pore diffusing primer. I did use the heck out of this week. Oh yeah, I also have a balm out, the Caring Tint from Essence, because my lips are getting real dry. So it's just like a little light tint. So I'm just gonna keep that out right here so I can use it. Speaking of that, I do have one I want to pull out, so I'm very glad I mentioned that. I'm gonna pull out like 2 glosses. Yeah, okay, so you'll see that in a minute. Okay, yeah, I'll show those to you in a second. Shit for me. Love it. Gonna put it back up. Now I've been using the Nars Concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It is creamy. It's definitely radiant. I have it in the shade Light 1.25. And then the foundation is 22S Light Sand. Okay. Eyeballs. Keeping out the Lash Paradise Lash Primer. I actually am going to let this Melt Supernatural mascara go because I keep trying to tell myself I love this, and then I'm like, oh my god, I love this, but I really do not love this, okay? She's a goner from this collection, that's for sure. She's gone. I got my 2 eyeliners I'm working on. Put this in here to work on, and I keep forgetting about it. We have our other eyeliner, almost done with that. That's that. So we have the About Face eye primer. Love this, but I'm going to put it up because I want to try something else. Same thing with the Patrick Star One Size Brow Gel, Brow Kiki. Listen, if you really don't want your brows to go nowhere, this is what you want right here. It's gonna be stuck on there like cement. Brow pencil is the Ulta Beauty brow pencil. Keeping it out, loving this. Super creamy and easy to work with. And of course, I got my NYX Glitter Glue. Good stuff. Oh man. We have our Fenty Beauty setting powder. I'm actually going to put this up and do something else this week. And we have a Jouer finishing powder here. Wow, I'm keeping this out, guys. I love it. So I'm going to pick some things out. I'm going to hold this right here and reach for my coffee, okay? Because my mouth is so dry right now. Alright, so primer time. I have been filming for a hot minute. And then I also just sat here and then forgot I was filming and then went back to filming. That makes any sense. So I want to use, because for the foundation, I want to use my hairs everywhere. I'm going to pull out either the Tartsy Glotion or the Hollywood Flawless Filter Charlotte Tilbury, which is in the shade 3 Fair. So, one of these two. I really just use that mini size, so let's go ahead and pull out Tartsy Glotion, or I can try to finish up the Becca. Let's pull out the Becca. It's the same thing as these two, so let's pull this out to try to use that out. But I'm also going to pull out the Tartsy too. So those are being pulled out. And then foundation, I'm going for drugstore because I want a light coverage. And I'm going to go for the Serum Foundation Neutrogena. And this is in the shade Light 02. They have a horrible shade range, but I love this stuff. Concealer. Let's use this e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer with the little clicky pin. For sure. Pulling her out. And then setting powder. I kind of want to use the Jaclyn Hill, the Sheer Fair powder. Yeah, we're gonna use the Jaclyn Hill. I think that would be nice to use. I haven't used that for a bit. As a creature of habit, I get stuck on using the same items. So, we're going for cream, guys. And I want to use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. And I have the shade... Does it tell me the shade? Medium deep, because the light one would have been too light. So we're going to use the medium deep contour wand here. Cream blush. I want to use, oh, you know what? Let's use the One Size, in the shade Cheek Clappa, because, you know, why not? Because I'll be using the cream part and this part. Because I'm kind of now liking using a topper shade. Oh, that's stuck. Oh my gosh, we have a casualty. Dang it. My nail slipped. That's okay. See if that go back over it. Okay, so the protector, I was trying to get the protector back down and I shanked it. So yeah, we're gonna pull this out. Ignore my dirty sponges. because that's probably never going to change. Okay, so we're going to go for, turn our chair down, highlighters. I kind of want to use like a liquid highlighter. I don't have any. Closest I got is the Colourpop Super Shock highlighter. So I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe buying one, but I don't know. Is it worth it to me? That's the real question. And if I do want to buy one, what's the best cream highlight? Probably would buy a cream highlighter, not like a full liquid, because I'm not that brave yet. I don't know. Okay, Becca Dreamsicle, let's look at this. Ooh, that's pretty. You know what? Let's pull out Dreamsicle from Becca. I'm also gonna pull out one more highlighter. Makeup by Mario is a lighter one. Yeah, look, my nail got that one too. I'll just pull out the Makeup by Mario, and it's in the shade Pearl. So those are 2 highlighters for the week. Face palettes. Do I want to pull out a face palette? Ooh, let's pull out the You Can Be highlighting palette, and then no more highlighters. Okay, that's that. Setting sprays, we have one, but I kind of want to pull out this mini one too, this L'Oreal Infallible. It's a Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender. Pull this one out too. Sounds almost empty. Little house slippers. Okay, so brow gel. Let's go ahead and use the Hard Candy Brow Gel. And then we don't need mascara primer. Mascara, because we're weeding them out over here. Let's go ahead and pull out the Rare Beauty mascara. I'm gonna pull out the Rare Beauty mascara. And then eyeshadow primer. I want to use the MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre. I haven't used this for a while. I also want to pull out Ace Butte to try too in the shade Light. Oh, I just dropped the little setting spray. Don't need a brow pencil. And then I don't need anything from this drawer. So I'll just double over, and then I'll show you my heckin' pile of palettes I have decided to use for this week. But like, also in my defense, okay, which I really don't need a defense, but I got a defense. Is some of them I'm gonna film with, and then they probably won't get used. And some of them I'm filming with, but will get used. Does that make sense? I'm trying to put all this up back here. Okay. Wow, she's a full house this week. So eye primer's gonna go. That MAC paint pot goes there because, well, she bulky. Okay, that's gonna sit up like that for now. Brow gel, mascara. Okay, so I did pick out 2 more balms to put out. I got the Nars. I think this one is the Nars Laguna, which I was using this for quite a bit. So we have the Nars Laguna. Put the cap on upside down. And then we have Marc Jacobs, and this is in the shade, doesn't tell me the shade. Oh, there, yeah, that's at the top. It's Honey. There she is. I don't want to click it up anymore though, because it does not go back down. Ladies and gents. Okay, so we're gonna keep that out too. And then I'm also gonna pull out one lip liner to go with it. I'm gonna pull out, do go with my 3 glosses I have out, I want to pull out the Dragon Beauty lip liner. This is lip job liner, and I'm guessing it's just called lip job. So that's fun. It's a nude, so that will be out. Yeah. So palette time. Let me show you the bigger ones first, and then I'll show you all the little ones, because we have like 8 palettes, and I cannot help myself, and I'm not putting any back. Okay? There's no reasoning with me this week. So the first palette I picked out was, and I blame this on trying new eyeshadow looks, eyeshadow styles. So that's what that's my excuse. We're gonna do the Morph Nikita palette here. Gorgeous. And if you see any of these palettes in the Shop My Stash and you want to look, comment down below. And I will do my best to try to film it like when I get home during the week, or film it the next weekend over. Okay. We have the Doja Cat Mega palette from BH Cosmetics. I love this palette, okay? Look at that. Love it. Also, I'm a big palette person. 90% of my palettes are big palettes. Just so we're aware. And we also have Jeffree Star Cremated palette. I like that he put his face on this. I can't open it. Ow. I just injured myself trying to open it. Here she is. Love it. If you've seen some of my older looks and don't like them, but want to see some new updated ones, let me know. I'm going to take these out. All these might just go back up. So I'm not going to have room with all the palettes I have out. I'm just saying this out loud because it's true. Okay, so all these are going to go back up. So I don't have room for them. It's okay. Just get them all over here. It's a mess. Okay, bye. Okay. I do have the Tartelette Full Bloom because I did want some nudes. Oh, come on. This was easy to open earlier, too. Very thankful every day I have 2 hands. But yes, look at that. And it smells real good, too. I can smell it from here. I'm like half a foot away from it. But look how pretty. So yeah, that's coming out. And then the last big palette I have picked out, which is kind of not too big, is the Glam Light paint palette. No. It's the Paint Palette Pro. The bigger one is the Paint Palette. The mini one is the Paint Palette Pro. So this is our Paint Palette Pro, and I mainly pulled this for like this shade and this shade and some of the colorful mattes. You know, so I goes in there. Okay, mini palettes is Colourpop Hocus Pocus 2. I've actually already filmed an eye look with this, so I hope you like it. That's one of the palettes I had to film with. Then we have the Colourpop Original Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters. I plan to film with this too. I've actually already made one film, all 3 of these, but intend to do 2 an eye look each with each palette. Then we have Hocus Pocus Switching Hour. The Hocus Pocus 2 is called All Hallow Eve. So here's this one. Selections. I love a selection. And the last palette is Colourpop Baroque. Bouquet. I don't know, but this was calling me, so this one's being pulled too. Ooh, she's a full house this week. Alright, so they all barely fit in there, but they are in there regardless. Alright, thank you for watching. Let me know, what did you pick out? What are you using? What are you loving? Let me know. Like and subscribe if you want. Sorry this video was a little messy this time. I was working on it. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.